Time for King of the Hill.
Give it to me.
We got a sponsor.
Oh.
Brought to you by West Coast Men's Health. Successfully treating men for ED and chronic pain. Visit westcoastmenshealth.com. The top 7 quarterbacks in the Bay Area ever since Rich Gannon won MVP
Loose
of the
Cannon
National
Gannon.
Football League. The top 7 quarterbacks to play in the Bay Area since Rich Gannon
Oh, my God.
retired.
That's pretty wild that Rich Gannon was the last quarterback in the Bay
You
to
know
win
what?
MVP.
I'm going to tweak it a little bit on the spot. It was supposed to be NFL quarterbacks, but I may even add some college quarterbacks. Number 7.
Number seven.
Number 7. Best Bay Area quarterback since Rich Gannon won MVP. Number 7. I'm going to go to Jason Campbell.
Yeah.
Jason Campbell, Auburn University. Hey, listen, he was playing well for the Raiders. He was. He got hurt. They make the trade for Carson Palmer. That was all she wrote for Jason Campbell.
Collarbone injury.
Collarbone
Tough.
injury.
Hugh Jack
Stinks.
City. Yep.
Stinks, but you know what? He was pretty damn good. Number 6.
Number 6.
Alex Smith. I don't even know how I feel about this. He's a nice guy.
You just said it right there. The moment you have to say the first thing you say about someone is they're a nice guy,
Got a great
you're
personality.
going to crush them right
personality.
after.
All right.
She's got a really big personality.
Yeah, I put Alex Smith at number 6. Whatever. Number 5. Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo, 5th best quarterback since Rich Gannon won the MVP back in 2002. Jimmy Garoppolo, he did a lot of good, but he had his limitations. He really did. He had his limitations, but he's number 5 on the list. Number 4.
Number 4.
I got to go Aaron Rodgers at Cal Berkeley. It should be
Yeah.
higher.
Yeah.
Should be higher.
He was
Aaron Rodgers was special.
so sick.
When he started off at USC, 1 versus 7, Memorial Coliseum, I think he started off 23 for 23.
Wow.
They had first and goal inside the 10-yard line, and Jeff Tedford decided to throw the ball 4 straight times.
Did you want Aaron Rodgers in that draft?
What?
I mean, well, because you're Mr. College Football here at the station.
I
you're
just-
locked into every single game.
It
You're
was a
going back
slam
to
dunk.
You're going back to Cal in the 1990s earlier with
Sean
me.
Dawkins, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
That was very sad.
They beat Clemson in the Citrus Bowl
Yeah.
back in the day, man. It blew out Clemson. But he grew up a Niners fan.
Yeah.
And Joe Montana, he was in your backyard. And the fact is, Alex Smith, when they went undefeated in Utah, they beat nobody. They beat nobody that season. And I'm just thinking to myself, boy, you're going to run the West Coast offense. You got Mike McCarthy, out of all people, your offensive coordinator, and you still took Alex Smith. Mike McCarthy leads after the season. He goes to coach up Aaron Rodgers at Green Bay.
Yeah, I never think about it like that. You're right. Mike McCarthy was there. Then he
That's
takes over that guy.
unbelievable, right?
That's one of the top what-ifs, I think, in Bay Area history,
All right.
if not number one.
All right. You know what? Number
Chuck Lorre
3.
standing.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Maybe a little high on this list. Maybe a little high, but longevity matters. He did play, didn't have the best personnel around him, didn't have the best coaching around him, and that's Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Derek Carr, third best quarterback since Rich Gannon won the MVP in the National Football League.
Derek,
Third best quarterback in the
if he
league.
didn't get hurt on Christmas Eve, what could have been? That's
All
what
right.
I always think of.
Yep. Nah, that was the Indianapolis Colts. You guys are going to go to the AFC Championship game that year.
I think they were at least going to the second round.
Well, they're going to have a bye week.
Well, if they win the division, the Broncos were still really good that
but
year.
Denver would be Derek
Yeah.
Carr.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Oh, number 2.
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Colin Kaepernick, number 2 best quarterback in the Bay Area, won iconic playoff games. We know about the game against Green Bay, over 180 rushing, over 300 passing. The guy was dynamic. Terry Bradshaw said after getting some of the best quarterbacking he's ever seen in his life. Kaepernick was special. Special. Number 2 best quarterback in the Bay Area since Rich Gannon retired. And number 1.
Number 1.
How could it not be Andrew Luck at Stafford? Should have won the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah.
Should have won the Heisman
Should've.
Trophy. Andrew Luck, the best quarterback in the Bay Area since Rich Gannon retired, or since Rich Gannon won the NFL MVP. So 7 best quarterbacks
There you go.
since Rich Gannon won the MVP.
There you go.
There it is.
I think I said Broncos that won the year. That year was the Chiefs that won that
Who'd
year.
I leave off?
2016.
Who'd I leave off? Oh, I left off Brock Purdy.
It's 8
Left off
games.
Trey.
Relax.
Left off Trey.
Sean Hill?
Maybe Jared Goff.
That's interesting. That's not a bad one.
It's not a
He
bad
put some
one.
big numbers at it in that Bear
did.
Raid offense.
It's not a bad one. Maybe I left him off. He didn't make the cut.
His head coach is now head coaching at TCU, correct?
Yeah. They got blown out in the national championship game.
Destroyed.
Shout out Sonny Dykes.
Destroyed in the national championship game. My God. That was fun. Little memory lane right there.
Yeah.
Long story short, it's been tough here in the Bay Area quarterback.
When you have to add in college quarterbacks to your
Yes.
list, that means it's bad. That
Bruce
means it's bad.
Gradkowski, that's a tough snub.
I loved Bruce Gradkowski.
Some people may say Blake Gabbert.
As a thrower of the football, some might say that.
Some might say Josh McCown.
Oh my God.
Some might say Kerry Collins or Marcus Tuiasosopo.
Andrew Walter.
Some might say Troy Smith,
Charlie Fry? I like JP Losman. That's my favorite.
Nick Mullins.
Oh my God.
That's bad quarterback play
Yes.
here. All right, we'll talk to Scott Osler coming up on the roast. Scott Osler,